Welcome to Daily Strength. How would it be if you and I spent a little time together talking about God as Father and friend? Our text for today is John 15:14, where Jesus makes this wonderful statement. He says, "You are my friends if you do what I command." I'll never forget a short clip on the evening news recently. It featured a suburban high school's attempt to address the spiraling epidemic of teenage drinking. Well, the reporter attended a parents' forum at the school and then spotlighted reactions from the parents after the session. He interviewed one mother, and I have to tell you, she really had it right when she said, "I was reminded that I cannot be my child's friend right now. I have to be my child's parent. One day we will be friends," she added, "but for now, I've got to be the parent." Ever since I heard that, her comment has been Velcroed to my brain, not just in terms of parenting, but in terms of our relationship with God. Quite frankly, most of us would rather think of God as our friend rather than our parent. Thinking of him as our buddy or as the one who has our back has a really nice ring to it. And there's nothing wrong with that perspective. Jesus actually welcomes us to a friendship with him. In John 15:14, he says, "You are my friends." He goes on to say, "if you do what I command." But it's more than just friendship. It's the obedience part as well. In fact, it's not until we understand and appreciate the parental authority of God the Father in our lives, by heeding his instruction and seeking to align our ways with his, that we will ever understand the true joy of being his friend. But we need to be careful here. Even our thoughts about God as a parent, as our father, can be a little out of whack. We like the idea of a benevolent father who supplies our needs, who protects us, and who loves to give us good gifts. And while all those things are true, let's not forget that it's the parenting of God that puts protective boundaries in place through his law. It's the gracious parenthood of God that provides warnings all along the way when we choose to turn away from his commands. Then, when necessary, it's his loving discipline that reproves and corrects us, sometimes even painfully if necessary, to draw us back to him and to his good and perfect will. Let's face it. None of us really likes discipline. We don't want to be corrected. It's not pleasant, but where would we be without it? Most of us, when we look back across the landscape of our lives, can see numerous times when discipline was necessary to get us back on the right track. As the writer to the Hebrews advised, "My son, do not make light of the Lord's discipline, and do not lose heart when he rebukes you, because the Lord disciplines those he loves. So endure hardship as discipline." But here's the good news. In Hebrews 12:11, the writer says, "Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it." So just as parents look forward to the day when the reproof and correction and discipline of parenting give way to the companionship and friendship with their kids, it's no different with our Heavenly Father. Our humble response to his correction and discipline will allow us to enjoy more and more of his friendship. So, the question is, when God thinks of you, does he say, "I look forward to the day when I can be her friend, but for now, I have to be her parent"? Or have you matured to the point where you are enjoying God as your friend? If I hear Jesus correctly, glad and grateful obedience is the key.